Watch me ride.
Hey everybody. Yeah, I just left my indicator on. Oh, I'm stuck in traffic. Again, it's just the usuals. $900 RR. You know, it never used to be like this all the time, and this is all the time at the moment. All day, all the time, just rammed with traffic. Back in, you know, when I was younger, it used to be busy in the morning for people coming on, and busy in the afternoon, people going off, all holiday makers in the summer, you know, the kids' 6 weeks holidays. But now, it's all day, every day. Oh, am I finally going to get to overtake you? Yes, I am. How hot are you, Divvy? 99 degrees. That probably explains why my balls are getting so warm. And in about 5 minutes' time, when that hits 102-ish and the fan kicks on, it's going to dump all that heat into my legs. Oh, here's a tip, actually, for new riders and old riders who just don't get it. If you're going to ride behind someone else, top tip. Don't be directly behind them, be off to one side like this. The reason you do this is it means that they can see you in their mirror and you can see them. And the way you do that is you look until you can see their face in their mirror, then they can guarantee they can see you. Jesus, there's so many bikes out today, this is weird. It's like 10 days a year you see just bikes everywhere because it's really warm. The rest of the time, no one. Well, actually no, I suppose bike night. Where are we all going? Why did you all go on amber? Okay. It's this new thing in this country. No one seems to understand the colour green. You don't need to put your feet down. It's fine. It's fine. Carry on. I'm not following you, mate, honest. You know when you end up following someone for just a really long time and it's like, I'm not following you, I'm not trying to be your motorcycle buddy, I just want to go to the shop. You go that way. I'll go this way. We'll meet in the middle. Choose your spot. Choose your spot. Where you go? Where's your spot? Going on. Yeah. I've already seen the traffic. This is going to be a bloody nightmare. How could I not own a bike living where I live? How do people not own bikes living where I live? New driver with a think biker sticker in the back of their car? Hell yeah! That's the point, actually. Have you ever been cut up by a car with a think bike sticker on it? Because I have. It felt very ironic. That's why you should look right before you pull out, but it's okay, buddy. Now, if your wing mirror was actually folded out, you could probably see I was here, but it's not like you need it. Thank you, buddy, but it's fine. I have plenty of room to do this one. You see what I mean, though? Honestly, this is daily for me. Every single day I filter like this. Oh, apart from the days that I don't ride. That aren't very often. I'm gonna do it. I really would like to get in front of the bus. Okay, woohoo! Don't block it. Leave me a gap, please. And this is the problem. And this is the solution. Motorcycles! Woo! Do any of you live in an area like this? I mean, obviously, if you live in somewhere like London or something, I guess it gets very busy and you filter all the time, so, you know, it's like this permanently. Now, obviously, we've talked about filtering. Thank you, mate. He even put his hand out to tell me to go. We've recently been talking about filtering and stuff, and one of the things, you know, like the car drivers don't like filtering, they think it's dangerous, etc., etc. We shouldn't do that. Hello, mate. And oblivious. I think that one of the things people forget is that where we filter the most, or I do anyway, is on roads that I ride on all the time. So I know it. I know the behaviour. I know the patterns and tactics that drivers use around here. Now, of course, you can't know everything. You know, that would be dumb. You'll crash in 5 minutes if you start thinking that. But you can have ideas. Like, I know there's a side road here. I know where all the places where people get jammed up generally are, and where people try to take little sneaky shortcuts around things. Stuff like that. I've never understood the idea of a permanent kids on board sticker. Because a baby on board sticker, the idea of it is not to say to people, hey, don't crash into me, there's a baby. It's so if you have a crash, the police know to look for a baby. But when people have them as a permanent sticker on their window, it just means they're going to have to look even if the kid's not in the car. Which just seems silly. That's why I don't get it. It's supposed to be put on when there's a kid on the car and taken off when there isn't a kid in the car. Hey, BMW guy, look in your mirror. Go on, just once. There's like 5. You have an entire road and so much space. Oh, this person's doing it for me. Fine. Oh, so kind, you lovely people. Thank you, my friend. It is. Oh my God, look, just 2 ahead. This is just too good. Here's me saying about poor drivers, and all of them are like, come through, sir. Here, there's some rose petals in your way. Look in the mirror. Mirror, mirror, mirror. She's looking in a rearview mirror. If she looked in a side mirror, she'd know I was here. Mirror. Oh. Okay. Time a kangaroo down, sport. Time a kangaroo down, fuck a wallaby. Bikes are so much fun. I love the open road. It is amazing. Oh, do you know what I learned the other day? In America, they're going to be putting some roundabouts in places because they're better than 4-way crossroads, you know, intersections. And a lot of Americans are losing their mind over this. Don't worry, it's fine. They're not hard to use. They're actually safer. You invented them. Well, it's a question, actually. It's either the Americans or the French or both, because they were like kind of both invented at the same time in those 2 different places. So who officially started it, I don't know. But yeah, so Americans are mildly losing their minds. It's just funny to think that something that's so opposed in America was actually invented there. Oh, I want to go this way too, and I know you're going to be slow. Slow like a little slithery slow thing, whatever it is, I don't know. Whoa, what is going on? It's even jammed down here. Honestly, as I say, how could you not own a bike living in a place like this? If you live in a place like this, if you sit in that traffic all the time, get a goddamn bike. Spend your life doing things, not sat in traffic. Plus then traffic becomes quite fun, if you like to filter. There's also a 6'6" width restriction on this road. Not that anyone pays attention to that. It's only so long before there's a lorry that jams it all up. Or 2 coming in opposite directions makes it even better. As I say, nothing's happened. This is just traffic. Freedom and the limit. All my legs are warm now. All that heat that was building up is now being dumped into my thighs. My balls. This is why this bike is referred to as the ball cooker. But I can't get a box of Cokes on the back of the DRZ, so good old divvy it is. If you live in an area that, you know, has major amounts of traffic like this place, let me know about it. Where is it? Like, what's it like there? Because, as I say, here, the actual time it takes to drive off of the island, if it was clear, is less than 5 to 10 minutes, say. It depends where you are on the island. Recently, it's been taking between 70 and 80 minutes to get off or on the island. And it's never really any great thing. Oh, the last time, if you remember, when it was all blocked up and I said I didn't find anything, or because anything, and I said, oh, maybe it's that crane. It was. They were bringing through 2 giant segments of pre-built house that were basically getting plonked together and turned into a house. And they were massive. They took up the width of both sides of the road. And for some reason they decided to transport these at like 1 in the afternoon or something, and then they had all the police ahead of it trying to clear the way and blah blah blah, but it caused an absolute nightmare. I saw a lot of people saying that, you know, wide stuff like that really should be moved at night, and I get why they probably didn't, because there would have been nowhere to put it and it needed to get craned up, and they parked the crane in the middle of the road, which blocked the road up. So unless they're going to block the road for, you know, 2 days by having the houses there delivered overnight and then wait for the cranes to turn up and blah blah blah, you know, all that, it made sense, but just really messed things up around here. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe if you're new here, and if you want to help support the channel, please consider doing that through Patreon. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.